Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. You already know today is conspiracy day, and today we have 10 TikTok conspiracy theories. So let's go ahead and check out these videos and see what they're talking about. Let's see if they,
mind-controlled celebrities. So you're gonna have to watch the TikTok to understand this one.
Cardi B, MK Ultra glitch.
Involved. Y'all want to be involved so bad, but nobody asked me about no damn gift. What's good?
So is there going to be a public registry? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Take the gift card.
Watch his hands.
Fuck everybody's presents. Take the gift cards.
One,
take the gift cards.
two,
take the gift cards.
Yeah, because they might pull. What's that thing that was going around in the early 2000s? And
that should have kept the camera on her to see if she was still stuck like that while he was talking. Like, I need a side by side because yeah. What was that? Now this one, I remember seeing this one.
I feel a little shaky. I don't know what's wrong with me.
No, but it's good. No, it's good. You go. It's good. It's a good shit. Look great, and you're amazing.
Basically, what was she talking about? Like, was she? I don't know. What was she talking? I couldn't understand what she was talking about. I'm gonna be honest. Like, maybe she was giving an example or something. You know, somebody be like, I would have been standing there so still, like, not moving at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what was going on? I think that's probably what was going on right there, though.
People think that celebrities are under some sort of hypnosis, and sometimes they snap out of it. And in order to bring them back into this mind control trance, they have to use keywords or techniques. In Cardi B's case, that's repeating something 3 times. There's also a clip of Today's Show weather reporter Al Roker freezing up when he hears the word Holy Ghost.
I remember.
I'm Savannah Guthrie, alongside Matt Lauer and Al Roker. Will someone do the junior high hug dance? It's like this. You gotta make it real awkward.
That's exactly how you have to have a certain amount of distance between the bodies in junior high.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories.
Well, look at his face, y'all. See, now this one, I have no explanation for this. Like, he's literally stuck. Like, his face is stuck just staring at the camera like that. And they're still talking like it's not going on. Like, why would he stand there stuck that long just looking like that? It wasn't a quick, like, not somebody look like somebody be talking and you giving your friend the side eye like, girl. He, like, I don't know. He was just doing it a little too long for me, y'all. Like, yeah, I don't know. Look at him. Like, he gotta stay that long to make a point. Whatever point he was trying to make, he gets stuck.
Yeah, these are pretty unsettling, but I gotta say this last one with Draymond Green is the creepiest. His face basically looks like he just witnessed a death right in front of him. Some say it's MK Ultra, claiming that they're under a contract that lets others control them. Others say it's Coke. Women's rights? More like evil capitalism. This theory comes...
Y'all know MK Ultra was like apparently this thing that like they really did, right? For real. And that makes you question, why would y'all be looking into mind control? Like, why do y'all even want to look into something like that? It's another rabbit hole to go down though, so.
From my account. She explains it super fast, so I'll try my best to break it down. Basically, in the TikTok, she explains that the 1960s women's rights movement was partially a government and corporation-backed agenda to increase the US labor force, therefore increasing profits for big corporations, because there's more money to spend. Saying that in the 1950s, it was pretty simple to provide for your family in the middle class. College was super affordable, and privately owned businesses were thriving, requiring only the man in the household to work. All I gotta say for this one is causation doesn't equal correlation. Women being granted certain rights wasn't the cause for today's student debt crisis. Things are much more complex, but hey, what are your opinions on this theory?
Well, I'll tell you this, the way they raising the prices on everything, you gotta make, that man has to make literally a high earning salary or work multiple jobs if that's not the case, or it's literally they need the woman's help. Like, she needs to go out of the house and work just for them to be able to live comfortably. So and stuff ain't getting no cheaper. So I mean, and even people who are high earners, you even hear them talk about like how it still doesn't feel like, I don't know how to explain it. Like you still in that rat race. Like you're comfortable, but you still don't feel like at ease, because they just tax you. They just take more money out, like for taxes. Like it's the more money you make, the more taxes they take out, and then you got to try to find all these tax breaks to keep, you know what I'm saying, as much of your money as possible. So I don't know. Let's get into this.
It's got 625,000 likes, so a few people gotta disagree with me. Dora Mandela effect. Okay guys, now for the real important conspiracy theories. This shit's up there with the JFK assassination. I know some of you guys hate when I talk about Mandela effects, but this is basically 60% of conspiracy talk, so it's gotta be mentioned. This Mandela effect surrounds popsicles with character faces. You guys remember the Dora one, right? SpongeBob too? How about the Boots popsicle, her side character? Well, there was never a Boots popsicle. This is just a fan's recreation of what they remember, posted on a Reddit forum talking about it. Do you guys remember a Boots popsicle ever existing? Let me know in the comments.
Man, I don't care what nobody say. It's something to that Mandela effect. Now, I do believe that obviously, like, we're definitely remembering things differently. You know, kind of like how you tell somebody a story, and then if that person retells that story to another person. So by the time it gets to really that next person, it's not gonna be the same story. Like they gonna either, and which is not gonna be on purpose, but they're remembering it differently. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be told exactly how you told it to them. So obviously, there's things where we're remembering stuff differently. But I'm sorry, there's been some Mandela effects that I'm just like, no, bro, we went to another dimension. Like, because this, for a fact, I know was like this. I don't care what y'all say. Like, so yeah, the Mandela effect thing is crazy.
People vanishing in national parks. This is the TikTok that sparked my interest. On average, 270 million people visit American national parks each year, so it's not so surprising that every once in a while, people go missing, right? Well, if it's a missing for 11 case, it is. Missing for 11 cases usually have strange similarities, such as the missing person being found in an almost humanly impossible area to reach by foot, or disappearing in a blink of an eye. And if they are found, most of them have no recollection of what had occurred. Take the case of Dr. James McCrogan, for example. After landing a brand new job, he went on a hiking trip with a group of physicians. Along their trail, McCrogan decided to not take the group break and pushed forward. 20 days later, he was found dead, 16 miles away. On him was a charged phone with reception, working GPS, and minimal clothes, as his boots, sweater, and gloves were taken off for some reason. Some people blame the Native American legends, skinwalkers, wendigos, and other paranormal phenomena. Kanika Jenkins / There's a Cure for Cancer. I don't know.
I actually want to talk about this one. I think I'm going to talk about it this Friday. I'm not sure. I don't care what y'all say. In my opinion, there is a cure for cancer. Don't care. They lie to us.
This TikTok conspiracy theory video jumped from a potential murder to a Mandela effect theory about boots, but I mainly found these two topics interesting. 19-year-old Kanika Jenkins was found dead inside a latched freezer of the Crown Plaza Chicago Hair
This story. This was a big story.
Hotel in Rosemont, Illinois, after attending a party there on September 8th, 2017. During the initial investigation, law enforcement presumed that it was an accidental death and not a murder, but as they got deeper into their investigation, people started to notice strange things, like why was the freezer open in the first place, and strange occurrences in the live stream her friends had that night. Some theorizing that her friends set her up to be killed and framed it like she got stuck in a freezer. Now, the second theory on this TikTok is that there's already a cure for cancer. This theory proposes that the only reason it's not given to the public is because Big Pharma makes more money giving.
Duh. Like, there's more money in the treatment, if you ask me. Like, so many people are affected by cancer that it's literally, it's becoming more like of a thing. Like, it's crazy. They got so many different types of cancer. If they found the cure, do y'all really think that they would supply it to the public at a affordable price? I mean, like, I'm for real. Like I said, I think I have this to talk about this Friday or next Friday. I don't know. I have to decide still, but let me not stray too far from,
drugs and treatments, then providing an actual cure. Relating this back to the TikTok, people believe that Dr. Jeff Bradstreet was on the verge of creating something extraordinary for the cancer research field, but was killed due to having too much information. Many people came to this conclusion because of his strange death. His body was found floating in a river in Georgia, found with a gunshot injury to his chest, with his family later coming out saying that there was foul play. I don't know.
Yeah, and they always don't never give us an update on that. Like, okay, and y'all didn't find the killer. See, that just be weird to me. Like, y'all got all this technology and stuff now. Like, I'm sorry. If it just be seeming like, in my opinion, if it's somebody that y'all really want to find, y'all just somehow find them. Like, this is not back in the day where they would kill people, and I guess you could say it was easier for them to get away with because they didn't have as much technology as they have now to trace, you know what I'm saying, down DNA, all type of stuff. Like, this type of stuff low-key be irritating me because it'd be so obvious. Like, he was found dead in the river with a gunshot wound. Okay, y'all. What's the update? Like, did y'all find somebody? Did y'all ever? Oh, whatever.
What do you guys think? Selling your soul. So there have been lots of TikToks that went viral based on this topic recently, but surprisingly enough, selling your soul for fame and fortune isn't such a new idea. Rumors of musicians making deals with the devil have existed since the late 1700s. In one story, a man named Giuseppe Tartini dreamed that the devil appeared and offered him a deal for his soul. Supposedly, the devil played the most beautiful song on the violin. When he woke up the next day, he wrote down the notes he had heard and created a classic. Fast forward to today, many people think that artists like Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, Jay-Z, Katy Perry, and Drake have sold their soul to achieve superstar status. That's why we see satanic / Lucifer.
I mean, look at this, y'all. Come on, man. Now, the religious people say you can't sell your soul. It's not yours to sell. I get all that. But I'll tell you this. These celebrities are definitely worshiping. Y'all see them? That's what they worshiping right there. They literally put it in your face in today's time. They rap about it, they sing about it, and then they literally, if you didn't catch it in the lyrics, they literally go as far as to make a video about it and literally visually show you. And you still have people out here saying, oh, conspiracy theory. They're not devil worshippers, Y'all, they're literally telling you, like, at this point, you're just choosing to be like, excuse me, blind to the fact. Like, I remember, wasn't it back in the day, it was like taboo to be, my throat is drying up. It's cold outside, I feel like my nose is trying to run. Oh my gosh. Anyways, literally back in the day, it was like taboo to even be like known as a Satan worshiper, like, or a devil worshiper, whatever you want to call it. It was like an undercover thing that people would be doing. Like, it wasn't nothing that they was out here just letting people know, especially not as big as it is now and glorified, just out here letting people know that they're doing. Like,
and imagery in their videos, according to this theory. We are living in a simulation. The TikTok that had me intrigued about this one was made by Antonius Official. He basically explains the simulation theory and how it's been around longer than we thought. The simulation theory proposes that everything in our current reality, like objects, feelings like pain and happiness, the ocean, is all an artificial simulation. Elon Musk made a pretty reasonable argument for this theory by pointing out our advancements in technology in such a short time span. I mean, we started off with games like Pong, made in 1978, composed of 2 rectangles and a dot. Fast forward to 2021, we have 3D realistic animations and video games, with people around the world playing simultaneously, and it's only going to get better. Soon games / simulation.
They got AI and all of that. That's because they're working with those aliens. And they keep telling us not real. Because I'm sorry, I just don't believe. They say we only use 5% of our brain. And a lot of people out here, they probably ain't even using that. Like, the stuff that we have been able to, like, accomplish and just invent and stuff like that, it's almost like, I don't want to say impossible, but it's like we're literally starting to see stuff that you would only see in movies. They're talking about uploading your consciousness now and being able to control certain, what is it, robotic body parts or something like that with your brain. Or man, okay.
Will become indistinguishable from reality. The Archons, how do they fit into this theory? Well, they are supposedly entities that created a false reality, according to a group of people known as the Gnostics. Gnostics believed that the false reality people lived in was some sort of hell. Keep in mind, these were an ancient group of people believing in this stuff. Animals at zoos are robots.
Y'all, bye.
Just watch
Here
this
y'all go,
TikTok.
taking it too far.
How come I've never heard anything about this? Animals in the aquarium might not all be real. And I'm sure this could also count for zoos. Now, I'm not saying every animal is fake, but I was at the aquarium the other day and there was this crab that was on a pole and it moved on a loop. And I sat there for a good while trying to figure out if I was going crazy or not. I took a video though, so check it out. Also follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more content because it really helps me. Keeps doing like the same thing over and over, and then stopping and then doing the same thing. I just want a video of the loop. Is it grab? For it. Yeah, now it's doing it again.
It's doing the exact same thing.
Surprisingly enough, this has some validity to it. People have been working on marine animal animatronics to eventually replace their live counterparts. Take this dolphin for example. It's not real, it's straight up a robot.
Really?
But do I think this crab in the aquarium is a robot? No. We're most likely...
That's crazy because if you wouldn't have told me that dolphin, at least from the video, it looks real. See, y'all, here they go. Now they're putting working on replacing the real animals with robotic animals, which, I mean, that can be kind of good because they say that the animals are not treated nicely. That's what they say. I don't know that to be a fact, but I'm pretty sure they would much rather be happier out in the wild, you know. But also too, it's supposed to help them too, like if they're near an extinction or if like they're hurt or something like that, and then they take them to the zoo and rehabilitate them. That's what they're supposed to do, right? Like, is that what they say that they do or something like that? I don't know, but yeah. So I guess it depends on how you look at it. You know, they could release these animals back out into the wild and to be free, because I know, like, if I was an animal, I wouldn't want to be caged my whole life, you know. So yeah.
Zoochosis, a phenomenon where animals repeat motions or pace back and forth when in captivity. That's why it may look like it's in a robotic loop.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe that crab is, maybe that's just how that crab is, but apparently, that's just something animals do when they're kept in captivity. So, I mean, they're probably losing their mind. Like, they want to be free, so.
Dave is Michael Jackson. Now, this conspiracy theory might be a bit controversial. It's not a new theory, but it has gone viral again on the application, getting 13 million views and 3 million likes. Take a look.
Friend attending the funeral. And Dave, yes, that's his name, Dave. He was David Rothenberg.
I was just about to say, y'all, look at the eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. I'm sorry, because this is not the first time that I have seen this or heard about this theory. Dave not only sounds and talks like, and even his demeanor seems to be the same as Michael Jackson's. But I don't know, like the eyes, I don't know what it is. Like, man, it's giving. That's Michael Jackson in disguise.
He was set on fire in 1983, suffered, as you can see, terrible scars. Mike. How old were you at the time?
I was about 7 years old at the time.
And were you in the hospital?
I was not in the hospital.
Come on, y'all, that's Michael Jackson. This is not a theory anymore. That's Michael Jackson. Michael, go ahead and come out and let us know that that's you. Because how many of y'all, like when y'all heard the news about Michael Jackson dying, how many of y'all felt like, oh, but then you also was feeling like, it just wasn't hidden. It's hard because it seemed like it's not true. Like, it just didn't seem real. Now, I mean, obviously you shrugged it off, because it's like, you just don't want to believe it's real because it's probably like, one, it's like the biggest pop artist in the world, the biggest artist in the world. And then also too, like, you're probably like a super fan, so you don't want to believe that it's true. But, maybe you were feeling that way because maybe it was your intuition or something telling you that boy ain't dead. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like the whole Tupac thing. Like, it's certain celebrities, because I feel like this, it's certain celebrities, why do people feel like that they're not dead? So, I mean, yeah, obviously maybe it's because, like I said, they just don't want to accept the fact that their favorite celebrity has passed away. But this one right here, I don't care. Unless Dave has spent his whole life perfecting his voice to sound like Michael Jackson's because he looked up to him that much. I don't know, but it's even the way he looked, even through all that scarring, I don't know, y'all. It's just his demeanor. It just seemed like that's Michael Jackson.
Time I was in interim, back and forth from surgery.
And what did he do for you?
Well, basically, he befriended me. He took me into his life, which is very rare for Michael to do. But he opened up his arms to me and accepted me as a very good friend of his. And throughout the years, he never let me go.
I believe that's...
This is broad daylight. So you grab the kids, they looking normal, Mike comes out, he has his disguise on, So I starts laughing. Because I didn't even recognize him, It wasn't like he had a fake mustache, or he had a wig, or nothing.
He was definitely a master of disguise.
You know what's so scary about that though? Because they say that these celebrities be posing as somebody else. So say, for example, like you hear them saying stuff like the celebrity will be this dude Bob or something that you may see on TV. But they're like, but that's really, I'm trying to think of a name. But that's really Michael Jordan under there or something. I don't know. That's the only name I could think of right now. So, excuse me, I don't know. And that's not, I mean, it wouldn't be hard. I mean, they literally, them props and stuff like that they be using in Hollywood and stuff that be looking like super realistic. Just even the ones that they use in movies where you will see a person play multiple characters in the same movie and stuff. So, hey y'all, I'm telling you, anything is possible. Now, what he'll get out of faking his death, I don't know. Maybe to come back as a new character, as they say. They say the world is a stage.
So as we, talking, sometimes I forget that he's supposed to be in his disguise, And I keep calling him Mike. Right, and this little girl hears it. She's like, and she looks over, and I think she recognized him. Like, I really think she did. So then when I realized she was peeping, then I start calling him Dave.
Do you guys
find? I heard that. He started calling him Dave. Out of all the names, he decided to start calling him Dave in that moment. and then we got Dave popping out the woodwork. And I'm sorry, how did he just come across this random child that, you know, suffered severe burns that he decided to take in and take a liking to, this, you know, because, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but it's stuff happening to kids all over the world all the time, you know, being hurt or whatever the case. So it's just like, this just in particular story about a child suffering severe burns, coincidentally, and turn around and Michael also suffers severe burns too. That didn't they say that's how they discovered he had vitiligo or something like that, something crazy like that, man. Look, and let me say this too. Michael Jackson was the one to confirm to us that you could just change your race like that out of nowhere. Like, they could just, you could do anything. You talking about a master of disguise. His way to combating vitiligo, as they say he had, he just turned into a full-blown white man. And he low-key be looking like Sandra Bullock. He do, like, but yeah, that's crazy, because it's like, why did he, because I'm pretty sure they could have did the opposite. So why wouldn't he just tell them to, I don't know, I guess inject him with some stuff to make the rest of his skin brown or something like that? Because I'm pretty sure actually that is possible, because there was this lady like years ago that I saw. This lady was actually originally Caucasian, but I don't remember her name, which I probably know who I'm talking about. She like got this treatment to basically make her skin like brown, like looking like an actual like brown person or whatever, like not tanning, but like, you get what I'm saying? And she was talking about it or whatever, and she had and that was dang, and that was just one of many procedures that she had. Like, she had got her boobs done super big too and all this, like, so yeah, this neck, I'm telling y'all, this stuff is crazy. The stuff that you can do or have access to when you have money. What they say, the truth is stranger than fiction. Like, I can ramble about this all day. Some of this stuff just be seeming like, I don't know, man. Off.
And any similarities in his voice and mannerisms? Because I definitely do in his voice.
Ooh, and Michael Show did look good when he was brown, didn't he?
But I also acknowledge that it could just be a coincidence. And also, Dave did have his own personal backstory, so this one's pretty far out there, but I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty convincing if you just take it on face value. Especially when we take into account Michael Jackson's net worth and how much power he had. He could basically get away with anything. There's also apparent footage of him getting out of the coroner's van, but I don't know how much I believe it. Take a look.
Getting walked into that. Ain't you supposed to be on the gurney?
I'm going to have to put on my fucking double seeing glasses because I can't even begin to see the amount of
Yeah, I'm gonna call BS on this. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch.
It could have been just like, you know, people on the internet like trolling or just trying to go viral. It could have been like obviously like a random ambulance or whatever. But like, who was in on it? Like who would just take a random video from, I don't know, the bushes and just happen to be recording somebody getting somebody out the back of an ambulance or something like that? Unless, I don't know, somebody, unless the people that was at the hospital was in on it. Like, what is the chances of that? I don't know. Like, maybe I be thinking too deep. Like, that just sound crazy. Like, you just, like, how you just know you just gonna come up on a, what do? Just follow ambulance all day? And then just, you know, wait until you get footage of one, you know, showing somebody getting somebody out the back of the ambulance or whatever to use for this Michael Jackson story thing. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it was like something else going on. It was another story or something like that, and they was following somebody else, like, and then they tried to like group it with this story. I don't know. I'm about to hurt myself overthinking it. Whatever. Michael is Dave. I said what I said. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of that video, you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. That was pretty interesting. They had some pretty interesting topics in there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far, of course. And I post Monday through Friday. And for specific uploads, just check that in the description box below, because there's just so many things that I am just into and that I just find interesting. You know, as they say, there's layers to people, and I got a lot of layers to peel back. So I just be trying to, you know, get that out on my channel over here. That's why I do it like that, you know, Monday through Friday. The different things I'm into, we gonna get into it, okay? But yeah, you guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.